Welcome at the virtual tour of Natec. Of course, we cannot get together physically, but we're going to make a round around the world. And today I'm talking to Simon the Sitter from Suntech. And that is a very special person because I think Simon, Suntech is one of the oldest suppliers of Natec. I think the first one, and for a very, very long time, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So actually, we delivered the first container to Natec in 2004. So it's already 17 years ago.
Yeah, and I think also, I have to congratulate you. If you sing you a song, happy birthday to you, Simon. Happy birthday to Suntech because you have been, you have your 20th birthday, and 17 years of that are together with Natec. So that is really Natec. That's really a fantastic result. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So I want to ask you, how have you been doing? I mean, last year when we talked, it was very exciting. It was COVID-19 was just beginning. We didn't know if we had enough logistics. How did you survive last year?
Now, actually, surprisingly, the production in China was picking up very fast again. So we actually didn't have any shortage in Europe for solar modules. So the market was growing as expected, and it's not only in the Netherlands but also in Germany, in Poland, in Italy, in Spain. So in all the countries, we were really growing very strongly also last year. Yes.
Yeah, amazing. So it was a great year for the solar business.
Yes,
and production went on. Yeah. And how was it to work with you, for you to work from home and to do all the business, not to be face to face, but to do everything through things like this?
Yeah, face to face is always better, of course. But what we learned over the year is that we can do a lot of business also, via this kind of media. So it is possible.
Yeah.
And so we can save a lot of travel costs around Europe. That's for sure.
But are you looking forward to Munich?
Yeah, for the show in Munich, you mean the Intersolar? Yeah, of course, it is always nice to be there, but I'm not sure if we can go there this year. I don't think so.
Well, it's basically it's a tribute to everybody that everybody's working together so smoothly, using the new technology, and that from China that the production came last year, and that we had a top year. So can you maybe tell us a little bit about what's happening with the products? Because I think because you were at your 20th birthday, you introduced a whole new warranty. I mean, the warranty of Suntech has always been great, but you have expanded it. Can you talk about that?
Yes, actually, we expand the warranty from a 12-year to 15 years. So when we start 20 years ago, the warranty was 10 years. So somehow 10 years ago, we moved that to 12 years, and now we go up to 15 years.
And what's the difference between the power warranty and the normal warranty? What are the differences in that?
The power warranty is 25 years. It was from the beginning, and it is still 25 years. So the product warranty is more the mechanical warranty on the module, so the frame and the glass and so on.
Yeah, and so you basically have always paid a lot of attention to warranty, and there's now also a third-party evaluation and warranty insurance. What is that?
Yeah, actually, we already working together with Munich Re. It's a German insurance company for a couple of years now. And actually, what it does is that in case Suntech went into a bankruptcy case or whatever else, that we cannot guarantee the warranty anymore to our customers.
Yeah.
Then this insurance company is coming in place, and
so
will take over the warranty
on top of warranty. So that's very good.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the products, because there is an amazing expanding amount of sizes and power and products. How would you describe that, and how does it basically compare to the different waves in the industry? In the beginning, you also had a lot of sizes. Can you talk about that from your historical perspective?
Actually, we start with a lot of sizes 20 years ago, and then during the years we try to make a kind of a standardization. But now you see that we're moving to bigger cells, and bigger cells means we also forced to have also different outside dimensions of the modules. but we try to make it as easy as possible for our customers. So the focus products at the moment is the Ultra S, the Ultra V, and the Ultra X. And the Ultra S is the old module we are already producing now for around 3 years.
Yeah.
And so this is still the old module size, and we not stop this size module. So because we know a lot of customers also like this outside dimensions of this product. So we will keep this product running in our production.
Yeah, so it's the Ultra S, and that's divided in two groups: Ultra S and the Mini and the Mini size. So this is the old workhorse. This is basically this is in business for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, this is a business for a couple of years. So you see here also the outside dimensions. Or this is the bigger module for especially for free field projects. That is 2 meters 95, and this one is the mini one. So that is also for the residentials or for rooftops.
Yeah.
And that's 1,756 by 1,029.
Yeah. Okay. And then this is the new business, the new products.
Yes, this is the Ultra V series. So we have here the 182 millimeter cell. The other one, the old one, is the 166 millimeter. This is the 182 millimeter cell. So this will be also the runner for Europe, the Ultra V series. So you see from Q1 2021, we are producing this module. So it is now in production, and somewhere in April, the first modules will arrive Europe.
Okay. And that is, yeah. And then you also have an Ultra V Plus.
Yeah, the Ultra V Plus, that is with the 182 millimeter cells as well. And then you see we have, we going up to 590 watt peak.
Yeah, and then we have different dimensions for that. So basically, and so this is this again, we have the half cells and the Ultra V and the Ultra V Mini, and the Plus, and then here are again the outside dimensions.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and how compatible are they with the previous panels?
For example, if you take a look to the residential market, what is very big in Europe and especially in the Netherlands and Germany, and there you see that we have this Ultra V with the standard, with the Ultra S, we have around 360 watt peak for the full black module, and here you see we go up to 400 watt peak for a full black module.
Yeah, and this is
so we have really a higher power class.
Yeah, do you think this really will be the new normal, or how do you see that developing?
Yes, I see the Ultra V as the new normal, as a new standard for the coming years. So the Ultra S will be in production for the customers that really like it, but my expectation is after 1 year, the Ultra S will running out and we going on with the Ultra V and the Ultra X.
Okay, so let's go to the real big sizes, the Ultra X.
Yes.
Okay, so that is also that is starting in Q2.
Yeah, no, that is H2,
no,
so it's in August, September.
Q3,
yeah. So my expectation is the first modules will arrive somewhere in September, October in Europe.
Okay.
But this is especially a module for free field installations. So these they talk about Germany or Italy or Spain, so where you have free field installations. Not in the Netherlands, they have mostly rooftops.
Okay, yeah. So this is it's especially for projects, big projects.
Yeah, you see here we have a power rating of 660 watt peak per module. So yeah. So here we have the short overview. You see we still have also the poly module. There are still customers that really like poly module, but it's a very small production capacity we have. So it's maybe 10% and 90% is a mono production. Mm-hmm. Okay, then you can here see actually the overview of the power output development over the years of the production.
Yeah. How big do you think those big sizes, those X sizes, the Ultra X, how big what percentage of shipments will you do?
I think for greenfield, for projects, I'm talking now about Europe, so not over the world, but for Europe, I think it will be around 20-25%.
Okay.
And the rest, and then the biggest part will be the Ultra V.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then if we look at how much more efficient has it become?
Yes, because it's not so complicated to make a higher power class module, because you make it bigger and you have a higher power class. But it's also important is the cell efficiency is that also getting better, and that's what you see in here. So you see the watt peak per square meter, and then you see with the 166 cell. So you see it is red and orange, a little bit green. But you see with the 182 and the 210 millimeter cell that we also have a higher efficiency cell. So the module will be definitely better
Yeah.
than the other ones.
Yeah. So that is definitely that's important to see how much that has increased, and that is continuing to increase the efficiency. So that's really good. Also, what's really important is the modules per string.
Yes, this is really very good by the Ultra V series. So the Ultra V series, we have actually a special design with the 182 cell, also the outside dimensions. So we make we have make a module that we have more modules in the string. So for example, with the existing modules, so we have around 30, 27, 26, 30 modules per string. But with the Ultra V series, we can put 40 modules in one string for the inverter. So
Yeah.
we're also saving their cost for the installer.
That is a lot. That is also efficiency on another thing. So this has been the result of 20-year products, and I think that's really impressive that you, after all these years, that you're still working on all these new sizes and all these new trends. What can you tell us about the trends which you see if you look at Europe, and what's the difference between Northern Europe, Southern Europe, Eastern Europe, Western Europe? Can you see some differences in trends which you see from your perspective?
Now, goed, if you take Europe at the moment, so we have two really big markets. That is, first of all, the Netherlands, and secondly, Germany. And then, so for example, if you take the Netherlands, so last year we did around 1.5 gigawatt. Of 2019, 2020 it was 2.5 gigawatt, and this year we expect 3 to 3.5 gigawatts. So compared to Germany last year, it was 5 gigawatts. Okay, it is more than the Netherlands, but if you take a look to the watt peak per capita per person, it is much higher in the Netherlands. So it was never so high in another country in Europe. So the Netherlands is a really extremely strong market at the moment.
Yeah.
But also Germany is growing, and Poland, of course. Poland is a very interesting market for the coming years. But also other former East European countries. There's also a very strong
You
growth.
see that it's really coming up, and why is that? Is that because it's so cheap nowadays to do that, or is it because the governments are think it's important, or it's European policy?
It's a European policy, so it's a really European policy, especially to the east of Europe. So you have to go green. So you have to. So this is the policy actually from Brussels, also with subsidies and so on and so on. Yeah.
Okay. What do you expect 2021? What kind of year do you expect, Simon?
More and more growth. So we going on. It is not stopping anymore. So this business is so big already that you cannot stop it anymore. So it is, especially the Netherlands will grow very fast. Germany will stay a little bit stable, around 5 gigawatts. So Netherlands is growing to 3 gigawatts, but also Poland is growing. Spain is picking up again. France will picking up again.
How much will Poland do, just to have an idea? I mean, we do 3 gigawatt. How much will Poland do this year, do you think?
I don't have the figure at the moment, but it's much more less, but it will be really a market for the future. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice that all these different markets peak at a different moment. Do you expect any problems with pricing and availability because of all that growth, or will it? Do you think that your company will be able to provide everything?
No, actually, we actually doubled the production capacity last year. So from 5 gigawatt, we double it to 10 gigawatts. So we have a production capacity of 10 gigawatts now. And this year, the plan will that we try to double it again. Yeah.
Again, my
Again.
gosh, what a
Yeah.
doubling.
Yeah.
What's your biggest worry? I mean, because all the signs are green, the market is growing, your production capacity. What is really worrying? What is the stuff which we really have to work on, pay attention to?
Yeah, we actually reached a price level. So when I started in solar, one solar module was around 600 euro. Now one solar module is around 40, 50, 60 euro. So the price is that low at the moment. And actually over the years, customers expecting lower prices. But we're coming to a point that we cannot go lower anymore. So you see now if the transport cost will change a little bit, or the aluminium price will change a little bit, or glass or whatever, then you directly see it back in the price that it's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is what
actually, the
we have
other
to live
stuff
with.
is much more important. I mean, the
Yes.
inverter, the price of the inverter, the price of and the installation, and to make that more efficient, that is
Yes.
needed to make the price go down. I mean, you guys have done a fantastic job to drive the price down. It's just like amazing. And
Yeah.
again,
So, but what you also saw this year, so the transport prices went up very strongly because of COVID. A lot of container ships stopped. Yeah, actually, so then you see that the price will go up by 10% only for transport prices. So it is yeah, we are really low at the moment in
yeah.
price
How
level.
is if you have contact with China? How is life over there? Do you are they back to normal?
They're actually back to normal. Yeah, good, back to normal. What is normal in this time? So still they have COVID, of course, but but the production is was already very fast back to normal. Actually, it was only around 6, 7, 8 weeks, and then the production was totally back to normal. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Simon. I see that you're well prepared for another excellent year. I hope to see you live, that we can grab a beer in Munich. That will be fun.
Yes, I do hope so as well. Yeah.
I mean, you look like a very exciting place that you sit there, that your background where you're hanging out.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this your
home.
home
It's
or are
home.
you in the office?
Yeah. No, it's office, but home office. Yes, yes,
The home office, yeah. So I
yes,
hope
yes.
to be able to talk to you in Munich. That will be fun to see at the solar. And thanks very much for this update.